Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my part 2 of 10 baby names I love and may use in the future. You guys really seem to enjoy my last baby names video that I did. I will link that down below if you haven't seen it and want to check it out. But it was a lot of fun to film, and I love sharing my favorite baby names with you guys. So I definitely was excited when you guys requested to see a second video because I have tons of baby names saved in my phone. So I went ahead and went through the names in my phone and I picked 10 more baby names to share with you guys. I would definitely say these names are unique. I know I got a lot of comments in my last video saying that my names weren't that unique and they've heard them before, but to me, these names are very unique. I've never met any people, I don't think I've met one person with any of these names. Now, obviously, I've heard of these names through either social media or in a TV show or just on the internet somewhere, which is where I came up with the name. But to me, they're very unique. I know it can be very tough to think of the perfect name for your little one. So I really do hope that some of these give you at least some ideas. And with all that being said, let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the girl names. I think on my last video, I started with the boy names. So this time I'm gonna start with the girl names. So the first girl name I have, and I've always loved this name ever since I heard it, is Layton, and it's spelled Leighton. And the first thing I think of is Layton Meester. She's an actress who played Blair on Gossip Girl, and I'm a huge Gossip Girl fan. You guys already know this if you've been watching my channel for a while now, but I love Blair and Chuck. They're like couples goals. Oh my God. Ever since I found out that Blair's real name, like in real life, was Layton, I just became obsessed with that name. I think it's so pretty and it's so different. I love how it's spelled. I just like everything about it, and I have never met a Layton in my life. So to me, that's a totally unique and different name. Okay, so number 2 for a baby girl is kind of similar to Layton, but it's Brighton. Brighton, and it's funny because I actually have met one girl named Brighton. I was in Myrtle Beach for my best friend's bachelorette party a few years back, and we went out to like some bar, and we met this girl named Brighton, and she was so cute. She was full of life. She was dancing all over the place. Like I loved her, and I loved her name, and I've never heard that before. It might be like a southern name because I'm pretty sure this girl was from the south, but I loved it. I love that it has the word bright in it. I don't know. I think it's super cute and very different and unique. So yeah, I've had that on my list since I met that girl. So baby name number 3 for a girl is Fiona. So the first time I ever heard this name was from the singer Fiona Apple, and I used to love her back in the 90s growing up. And I don't think I thought much of the name then. Like, I always thought it was a cute name, but I recently really got into the show Shameless, and my husband and I like watch it every single night on Netflix. And if you guys watch that show, you know that one of the main characters' name is Fiona, and it's just really, really grown on me throughout watching this series. Like, I just think it's really pretty and it's different and it's unique. So the fourth name, actually, I heard of the first time on the show Pretty Little Liars. You guys know I'm a TV fanatic, so I feel like I'm always referencing TV shows, but that was like one of my favorite shows ever. It's also the name of a little girl of another YouTuber who I love, Brittany and Baby, but the name is Aria. I love that name. It's so pretty and so different. And when I first heard it on Pretty Little Liars, I was just like, oh, I really like that. So for my 5th and final baby girl name, I actually first heard this name when the other love of my life, Channing Tatum, named his daughter this. So the name is Everly. And I believe that Channing and his wife, Jenna, spell their daughter's name Everly, but I actually like it spelled Everleigh. I think that's so pretty. And I just think the name is really pretty, Everly. It kind of sounds like, I don't know, kind of for some reason reminds me of like Happily Ever After. Everly, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's definitely a unique name, but I think it's becoming more common now, like within the past couple years. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the baby boy names. So since we were just talking about Channing Tatum, the first baby boy name that I have on my list is Channing. I love that name. Now, Alex is not a huge fan, but this is on my list. I just think it's so just beautiful. Channing, like, it reminds me of Charming, like Prince Charming. I mean, I may be biased and it might just be because I am obsessed with Channing Tatum, but I don't know, I just love that name. I think it's so cute for a little boy. So Channing is on my list for sure. So the second baby boy name that I'm going to share with you guys is Phoenix. And I think this is just a really cute and edgy name. I think it's totally unique. I mean, I've definitely heard it like, I feel like on the internet and stuff like that. I've never met a Phoenix in my life, but I just think it's so cute. I just think it's so different and so cute and, again, very edgy. And I just think, like, if I met a little boy named Phoenix, like, I don't know, I just love it. I love it. Okay, so for my third baby boy name, I've actually heard this name a few times on different TV shows. Gossip Girl was one of them, but the TV show that stuck out when I heard it was Riverdale. And the name is Archie, and I think the full name is Archibald, which is like a really old-fashioned name, I'm pretty sure. But I love Archie. I think it's so cute. I don't know, I love it. And I know it's like originally from a comic book, and I think Archibald is kind of cool sounding. I think it could definitely make a comeback. But yeah, also if you guys have not seen the show Riverdale, you should watch it. It's so good. So for my fourth boy's name, actually a subscriber, I'm pretty sure, mentioned this name to me, and it was Cullen. And I am a huge, like, die-hard Twilight fan, a huge Edward fan, and I don't know why I never thought of this name, but Cullen is such a cute boy's name, and it would be so cute with Camden, like Camden and Cullen. Perfect, right? I remember when I read that comment, I was like, oh my gosh, how did I never think of this? And I immediately added it to my list. And I don't think Alex is a huge fan of it, but maybe it'll grow on him. I don't know. I'm definitely not taking it off my list. My fifth and final boy name that I have for this list is Cash, and that's been on my list for years. I love the name Cash. It's definitely becoming more popular these days, but I've never met a Cash in my life. So to me, it's still very unique. And I love Johnny Cash, so I just think the name is just a really cute name, but it's also a really, like, strong name to me, like Cash. I just think it's, I don't know, I just think it's so different and just so cool sounding. I remember when I had this on my list when we were trying to think of a name for Camden, I brought this name up, and Alex actually really does like it, and he likes the name Cassius, which could be like the full version of it, but I'm not crazy about the name Cassius. I just like Cash. And I also really like it with Camden because of the two C's. I don't know, I'm kind of like on a C kick, if you guys didn't already catch on to that. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave all of your favorite baby names down below. If you guys want to see a part 3 of this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll go ahead and start thinking about the next 10 baby names that I want to share with you guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that is it for this video, so I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!